Hi all, and welcome back to the channel. This is a new episode in my must-play games series, and also a new episode in my underrated games series. This is not a review. It's very much my personal opinion on why I like this game, and which specific features made me like it so much. This time it's part of the underrated games series because I'm talking about Outriders, which is currently scoring only 66% positive on Steam. Even though I love it very much, which makes it a good fit for both series. By the way, if you agree with me and have already played it, consider leaving a review on Steam. Outriders is a Diablo-like third-person looter shooter. You can pick up the game for about $10 on Steam if you buy it on sale. The complete edition with the expansion is about $15 on sale. I love this game because of three main reasons: the unique classes, the combat system, and the RPG progression. Let's talk about the classes. I'm saying unique classes, but that's not entirely true. The Trickster is a rogue, the Pyromancer is a mage, the Technomancer is a hunter, and the Devastator is a tank. However, they play in a very unique way. The Trickster, for example, has a blade attack with which you can literally remove the skin from an enemy and see nothing but the bones left. That is really very cool. All these classes have their own unique abilities and they really stand out because of it, making them feel awesome to play. Before I go any further, please consider liking and subscribing. I would really appreciate that, and it helps me out big time. Thank you so much in advance. The combat system as a whole makes you feel very powerful, which is not a feeling I have had before in a third-person shooter like this. Of course, in Diablo games you have that, but the over-the-shoulder camera combined with shooter mechanics and action RPG abilities takes this feeling to a whole new level. Zipping over the battlefield with a Trickster is just complete madness. Additionally, your abilities can have multiple uses if you know how to use them. For example, with my Trickster, I can teleport behind enemies and then shoot them for bonus damage, but I can also use that ability to flee. You will run into multiple groups of enemies. If one group almost kills you, you quickly check the radar for a smaller group and teleport away. The same goes for the Trickster's bubble that slows down everything around you. You can use it to quickly deal tons of damage before someone can retaliate, or you can use it to save yourself. Even bullets slow down, so if you're almost killed, you quickly pull up your bubble and run away while the bullets get stuck in the bubble. I have never seen anything like this. Lastly, the progression system is extensive and I love that. It gives you a real feel of build crafting without being too complicated. It's also not so straightforward that you just pick one route and that's it. It's a flexible system that can work in multiple ways. On top of that, you get mods to further tweak your build relatively early in the game, and they can really change the way you play. To summarise, the combat system, progression and classes all feel very unique and recognisable at the same time, making the game tons of fun. But if this game is so much fun, why wasn't it a breakout success? They had a rough launch with performance issues and even character and inventory wipes. It was overall quite bad. Luckily, all of that is over and it runs great. The game even runs great on the Steam Deck. It can be quite repetitive. Personally, I didn't feel this because I thought the story was enjoyable enough to keep me going and the combat is just so much fun. But it's a common complaint. What I can say about that is make sure you think about your build early on. It gives you something to think about while you're going through the game, making it naturally less repetitive. Because thinking about your build improves the value of loot drops early on. Secondly, a lot of people complain about the need to be always online. I agree it's not great, and I would rather not see it, but it doesn't make the game itself worse because it works fine. Lastly, with action RPGs like this, people have huge expectations, especially in terms of the endgame. Living up to those expectations is very hard. What I mean is, if you don't expect to play 100 hours or more, this matters less. To wrap things up, I absolutely love Outriders. It's a very unique game that combines satisfying combat with a cool progression system and unique classes. Yes, it's a bit repetitive, and the always online aspect is not great, but that's no reason to skip this one. Especially for the low price of €15 for the complete edition on sale. That was it for this video. Let me know in the comments what you think, or if you are planning to play this game. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.